I'm sitting here in the confines of the lovely Cascadia Art Museum with our videographer Cal Lewin and a great friend of the Philharmonic, soprano Stacey Mastrian, who's going to join us for the third time, I believe, for some songs by Gustav Mahler. Stacey previously appeared with us as the soprano soloist in Karl Orff's Carmina Burana and in two lesser-known works, L'Unotar by Sibelius and the US premiere of Fairest of Stars by Grace Williams. And so I thought it would be a nice thing for Stacey to appear with the orchestra in something not quite as esoteric to show the audience that she can do anything. So Stacey, first of all, thank you for agreeing to do this particular cycle. Tell me a little bit about your journey with these songs, what it was that led you to say yes, what drew you to them in the long run?
They're gorgeous musically, and also the texts by Rückert are just gorgeous. He was a poet whose texts were set many times, one of the most often set by German composers. So this first selection we have Ich atmet einen linden Duft, and it's I breathed a gentle fragrance of this spray, this sprig, this branch of, some people translate it as lime or linden. It was basically a gift that was given to the poet, and there's this memory of the scent and the person who gave this gift to the poet.
Thank you. Let's do another one.
Okay, how about Liebst du Schönheit, if you love for beauty. So this piece was a gift from Mahler to his wife, Alma Mahler, Alma Schindler, and apparently she kept the autograph manuscript on her wall in New York. Yeah, so 1902 it was composed, and this piece, it was not orchestrated by Mahler. It's orchestrated later. So the text is, if you love for beauty, oh, love not me. Love the sun, she has golden hair. If you love for youth, oh, love not me. Love the spring, which is young every year. And then it goes on. If you love for riches, don't love me, love the mermaid, who has many shining pearls. If you love for love, yes, love me. Love me always, and I shall love you forevermore. Liebst du Schönheit, oh, nicht mich lebe, liebe die Sonne, sie trägt ein goldnes Haar. Liebst du Jugend, oh, nicht mich lebe, liebe den Frühling, der jung ist jedes Jahr. To be continued.
To be continued. Give us just a little teeny preview of the other three songs that people can look forward to.
Well, we have a little more up-tempo one, Blicke mir nicht in die Lieder. So don't look at my songs while I'm composing them, you know.
Don't listen to me practice.
Right. The person doesn't want to reveal the feelings. And there's a cute part where the poet is describing bees when they build their nests. You know, they do it in seclusion, and the instruments sound like little kind of buzzing. And then we have Mitternacht, which is probably the heaviest, I would say, in which the poet is at midnight contemplating the situation in the world and all of mankind's problems and their own sort of place and lack of hope.
You sure this wasn't written yesterday?
Yeah,
Okay.
Right. And then at the end basically says, you know, Lord, I turn this over to you basically for comfort, and you're there. And then the final piece, Ich bin der Welt abhanden gekommen. I don't even know what to say about it.
My favorite, Mahler. It is my favorite classical song written by anybody.
I think Alma Mahler wrote in her memoirs that he felt that poetry itself was like a sculpture, and composers came along and like colored on it, and he didn't want to mess with it. But the way that he successfully fuses the text and the music in this piece it's really truly otherworldly, and I'm lost to the world, but not in a negative way, in a way of I've found peace, myself, and in music with my song.
Thank you. And come sing with us again after this one. We're going to open this extraordinarily varied program with three pieces by my friend Nicole Buetti. The orchestra played her Odyssey Overture a couple of seasons ago. The orchestra loved it, our audience loved it, and I wanted to keep Nicole's name before our public. So we're doing three short pieces of hers, Restless Winds, which is for the wind and brass section of the orchestra. How does she achieve restlessness in music? Well, there are two types of music in this piece that keep alternating. The bulk of it is in a steady 4/4. But within that 4/4, there are tons of syncopations. As Leonard Bernstein once put it, and I'm paraphrasing him, but I think accurately, a syncopation is an accent where you don't expect one, or the lack of an accent where you do expect one. So we've got syncopations galore. And then she has a series of sections where it's 3 bars of 7 beats and 1 bar of 8 beats. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Restlessness incarnate. We're then going to do a piece for the string section of the Philharmonic called Sforza, which is a somewhat more dramatic piece. It's almost like a mini concerto grosso for the string section. And then we're going to end with a piece called Meet the Orchestra. It's almost like a modern day version of Benjamin Britten's Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra, wherein every section of the orchestra gets a chance to shine, with a particular spotlighting on the percussion section, who are having a grand time in the back of the orchestra with this. We're very proud of the fact at the Philharmonic that the members do have a say in what we play. Every concert that we do has at least one piece on it that a member or several members have suggested. Either could we do this piece, or could we do a piece by this composer, or could we do a piece in this genre? But the last piece on our concert was something that was achieved by vote. We had something of a contest within the Philharmonic. I gave them 3 blockbuster pieces, and I said, one of these is going to end our season. You get to vote on which one it is. And of these 3 blockbuster pieces, the one that came out far ahead was Modest Mussorgsky's Pictures at an Exhibition. The Philharmonic and I actually performed Pictures, I'm guessing it was around 11, 12, 13 years ago, but we did not do it in its most famous orchestration by Maurice Ravel. We did the orchestration by Leopold Stokowski. This time around, we are doing the Ravel orchestration. It's the first time I've ever done it. I'm very, very pleased to be doing it with my beloved Philharmonic. And for such a well-known work, there are always a few little fun tidbits that I love sharing with people. One of them is, I was talking about Nicole's music, the fact that there are these bars in 7, which is, considered a somewhat irregular meter. Pictures at an Exhibition is the only piece of music that comes immediately to mind where the main theme is in 11 beats to the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Etc. Now, when Ravel made his arrangement, the original piano version by Mussorgsky was in 11. Ravel made it a little easier on the orchestra and me by having 1 bar in 5 and 1 in 6, but it still comes out as 11. A couple of other fun things. The movement that depicts children playing in the park. I remember years ago when Leonard Bernstein was giving his Harvard lectures, he said that he was looking for some common musical something or other that bound all cultures together, whether it was a rhythm or a harmony, and he said, I finally found one. He said, in every culture that I've explored, when a child calls for its mother, it's always a descending third. Mom, I'm home. And that's all over these children playing in the park. So calling for nearby mama every chance they get. Mussorgsky makes a couple of cameos in this piece, kind of like what Alfred Hitchcock used to do in his own movies. The opening theme, the one in 11, is supposed to be Mussorgsky walking through a gallery looking at pictures and clock designs by his late friend Victor Hartmann. But twice within the piece, he injects the promenade theme within one of the pictures, as if to say, I'm here too. Interesting character, Mussorgsky. He died way too young, at the age of 42, of alcoholism. I'm going to ask Cal, when he prepares this video, to have a side-by-side of the young cadet Mussorgsky and then a picture that was painted of him just a few weeks before he died at age 42. The difference is shocking and startling. But this man was on a lifelong quest for realism, for honesty in his music. His motto was truth before beauty. And by golly, even in a work as programmatic and in some ways lots of fun as pictures, there's lots of truth.